if we're on
No,
yet or not. Here we go. Now
yay,
we're
we're
on. It's
on. Woo!
official. Oh, I got to put our little banner up so people know who we are. There we go. We are Mike and Lisa from AM800 CKLW in Windsor, Ontario, and we are underway, nicely underway here on our After 9 social media show on Facebook Live, the AM800 page, the Mike and Lisa page, YouTube, and it'll be posted on various locales, including AM800 CKLW afterwards. And really not good news. The COVID numbers just coming in a moment ago, and we have 175 new COVID-19 cases reported in Windsor, Essex. Now, that isn't horrible, but the bad part is we have 16 additional deaths.
Oh my gosh, with none yesterday. Wow. So weird. We were
sad news there.
sort of celebrating yesterday that there weren't any deaths. Very sad news. Hate to hear that.
Yeah, so we'll see more of the numbers come out and the breakdown through the next few minutes here, and we'll have those for you on AM800, including news about more restrictions coming our way, Lisa, here in Ontario. Doug Ford's going to announce those a little bit after 1 o'clock this afternoon here at live on AM800 today. So you can tune into the Evan Solomon Show. He'll carry that for us.
You know what I'm more concerned about, more than extra restrictions being put on us, is an extension of the lockdown. You know, I wonder if they're going to announce that as part of all of this, or if it'll be like, okay, from here until the end of January 20, whatever it was, this is what's going to be in place. I don't know. They could just extend it at any time anyway, but I wonder if that's even an option today.
It wouldn't shock me. They might wait until we get a little bit closer to the date where the lockdown ends. What is that? January 23rd, I think it is right now, until the lockdown is officially done. But they could expand that at any time. So, you know, it wouldn't be a shock if they do that when we get closer to the date anyway. Kind of like they do with the border. They keep extending it like 2 days before, like we're shocked that they're going to extend it. Like, they should say, we'll let you know. Just assume the border's closed. We'll let you know when it's open.
Have they not done that? Because I haven't heard an announcement recently about an extension.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
agree with you, though. So, hey. Did you know there are different types of rest that humans need? Besides just sleep.
Oh, really? Okay. Different types of rests that we need.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about this.
Well, funny you ask. I'm going to tell you right now. Physical rest. Okay, we always talk about getting enough sleep, right? This is like, I don't sleep. I mean, this is the common narrative between you and I. But a new article says there's 7 different types of rest that we actually need. So are you getting enough of each one?
Okay.
Physical rest, either passive or active. Passive includes sleeping or napping. Active means things like getting massage, doing yoga, meditating, or just kind of laying around. Are you getting enough of that? You getting enough laying around?
Laying around, maybe. Yeah, I like to do that. Lulu and I like to lay around a little bit in the afternoon. That's always fun. Have a little nap, perhaps. So I got those 2 covered. I haven't gone for a massage in a long time.
I love massages. Yeah, they haven't
right.
really been allowed, have they?
You a hard girl or a relaxing girl? You want it hard and deep, or do you want it a little more relaxing?
It depends on the knots that I have in my back. Right? I've had a massage once from a woman who I believe used to be the masseuse for the Detroit Red Wings.
Wow, that's big time.
So painful.
That hurt.
So painful.
I bet.
So like I had tears, but you know, part of me was like, this is really good for you. This is what you asked for.
This
is when I was doing a lot of running and training for like half marathons and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. This is what you need. And then this one was like, she's going to tear your legs off. You're not going to be able to walk. And it was like she wouldn't use a lot of oils and stuff. So the friction, which is what she intended to do, like you're working with the fascia and all of that. Oh my God. And so you have your face in the little headrest thingy.
Yeah.
Tears were like dropping out of my eyes onto the floor.
Did they have to put a bucket under there for your tears?
They should have. By the time it was all over, I was like, thank you so much. I'll never see you again. But you know what? Felt great the next day.
See? No pain, no gain.
Nope. It's exactly what I needed. So she definitely knows her stuff. Anyway, back to the list of rest.
Okay, the type of relaxation, yes.
Mental rest, letting your brain take a break, is important. Do you do that?
I guess. Don't you do that when you're just kind of laying around? Maybe not, though, because like a lot of times I'll lay around and I'll be on my phone or something. That's probably not a mental rest, right?
No. Ideally, you should take a mini break every 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, whatever. Mental break every 20 minutes. Yeah, you imagine telling your boss that you're going to the office and then you're just like sitting at your desk going like, what are you doing over there?
How do we do that? Break? How do we do that on our show? Our show
I don't know. You could do one segment, then I'll do the next.
Okay, and I'll just sit there?
Yeah. Lisa, what do you think about the new COVID restrictions coming in Ontario, and then it would just be silence? Yeah. Well, Lisa's taking her.
What? Sorry, my cough's acting up today.
Yeah, I get a lot of comments about your cough. Is that something that's new?
No, it's not, and I apologize. Some days it's worse than others, but it is not COVID related.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Sensory rest. We have to stop looking at screens. You have to get a rest from the screens. Extended breaks are important. Creative rest is like mental rest, but even more focused on taking a break from problem solving and that. Emotional rest means separating yourself from things that make you feel emotionally overwhelmed, like friends and family. Social rest means leaning on the positive and supporting people in your life, and don't be like have this negative energy. And spiritual rest is the seventh. You have to feel a larger sense of belonging and love and acceptance and purpose. The end.
I don't feel that myself. All right, well, good list. So other than sleep, that's the kind of rest you should be getting.
I guess. Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with all that. All right. Let's see what else is coming in this morning. As far as news is concerned, I don't see anything too salacious we want to mention. So I got a few other things though we could talk about. And this has to do with the bathtub that they announced at the Consumer Electronics Show. Now, we talked about this on our show a little bit earlier and all the cool new gadgets that are either coming later this year or maybe in the future or something like that. We talked about this thing. I forget what it's called, but it was basically like the Keurig for ice creams that you put in like a pod and it's going to make a single serving of delicious ice cream.
Love it
for you. Yeah, what a great idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. I don't think it'd be used as much as the Keurig, the coffee maker, but still a cool idea. But Kohler is introducing a new $16,000 bathtub. They introduced this yesterday at the virtual Consumer Electronics Show.
Wouldn't that be a hot tub?
Well, no, they're just calling this a bathtub. This is a standalone tub, hot pink neon lights. Shoots fog from both sides of the tub to mimic the effect of forest bathing in Japan. Essential oils added to the water as well. All this will cost you $16,000.
Here's my thing with bathtubs. For $16,000, there should be hands that come out of the back to massage your shoulders while you're sitting there. And my biggest pet peeve with a bathtub is that the water does not stay hot for very long.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's where there's the difference between the bathtub and the hot tub.
For $16,000, you better have like some kind of boiler underneath that keeps the water hot for as long as you want it.
Maybe it does.
That is a ripoff.
I don't know. It doesn't say any other details. They're also selling a $3,000 toilet, heated seat, and
Yep.
opens and closes by itself.
They have those now.
That's what I thought.
They do.
We have one of those automatic seats that go down, but it's just like you tip it and then it slowly comes down to prevent any drama.
Yeah,
from
but
happening.
a friend of mine has one of those already and has had one for years. So is this from the show, the Consumer
This from the
Electronics Show?
show, from the people at Kohler. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of
Old stuff.
special thing about it, I guess. $3,000 must be something good.
Yeah, they've got them on the market for a way higher price tag than that as well. Like really, the seat is warmed. It automatically rises and falls. It's motion detected. It's got your built-in bidet, all of this, the bells and whistles, your music, different buttons. You can do whatever you want on that toilet
Sounds
seat.
pretty good. I asked for a bidet for Christmas, but Kelly refuses to buy me a bidet.
Really? Because it'll just kind of get in the way of everything, or she just doesn't believe in it?
I think it's the way to go. I tried to go the environmental route. It'll save, in toilet paper waste, but that didn't work.
Well,
anybody have a bidet at their home?
Just buy one yourself.
No, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, but does anybody actually have one that they use? Because I've never tried one before.
Oh wow! What if you hate it? You can't return it.
No, I don't think that's a returnable product. No. I don't think so. I don't think you're returning the bidet. So I don't know. They got a bunch on Amazon that you add on to your toilet. You can add on to your toilet and have the beautiful bidet directly onto your toilet. I want to know somebody that has a bidet. I want to bidet it up.
I'll give you a name and number, and you can call the person that I know and ask.
Oh, they have one.
I was just telling you about it.
Wow.
The $8,000 toilet.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, it's got a bidet, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got everything. Yeah.
All right. Somebody wanted to see the $16,000 bathtub. Here it is. This is what it looks like. It looks very relaxing. This woman, though, I don't know. She almost looks like she's kind of more in pain and gripping the side of the tub as opposed to relaxing. She's in a beautiful spot wherever that is. Who has that? Who has that house?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Love it.
Very nice. There you go. That lady is loving life right there with her $16,000 bathtub. So Mary says her daughter has a bidet. Tell your daughter to message me on Facebook. I want a bidet review.
Well, you could always go online and review, right? Sure.
Yeah, I suppose, but I want, sometimes I don't trust the Amazon reviews and stuff like that. I want real life Windsor, Essex people to tell me about the bidet.
The other thing that we talked about this morning that's coming out at the Consumer Electronics Show was a smart doggy door. So, for those people who have dog doors, it's like you got to lock it, right? When you don't want your dog to use it or any other creatures to come in and out.
Yeah, we have one, and it's just like a slide that goes through some slots, and you just lock it up like that.
Right. But what that means, right, is that your dog doesn't necessarily have access to the outside whenever he or she wants. Well, with the smart doggy door, you can be anywhere you want, and you can control it through your phone, on and off, make the dog go in and out. You can communicate with your dog, voice commands, that kind of thing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be popular.
You'd really have to have a well-trained dog, because if you let the dog out and do its business here, work, you do a 12-hour shift, you let the dog out, how do you get the dog back in the door? I mean, you got to be able to say, Rover, inside, and it goes inside, and then you lock the door.
But what's wrong with them staying outside if they want to still be outside?
Well, I know, hot day, too hot, got to get them back inside, too cold.
Wouldn't they want to be inside then?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Some dogs just want to be outside. What if there's some coyotes in the area or something? You don't
Ah,
want your dog staying outside.
yeah, good point.
Jasmine says that she has 2 bidets or 2 dog doors like this. I would imagine where she's on the bidet topic right now. Can't imagine not having it. There is what I'm looking for. That is the kind of feedback. Jasmine, send me a picture of your bidet.
Gee, that's asking a lot. That's a little too much.
I want a photo of the bidet
No.
model number as well, please, so I
No.
can order the right one if this is just an amazing machine device.
Okay, I'm done with the bidet talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you can listen to the Dan McDonald show talking about squatters then later on this morning.
Well, squatters and squatters' rights. Oh, yeah, that was one topic that I thought was really unfair. Well, not the topic, but the squatter, and you hate that term, I know, the renter was renting a room in a house from somebody and was a problem, drug use, not paying rent, blah, 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 and has refused to leave. So what I suggested was just barricade the door, leave them in there. Who cares? They have no access to the bathroom, no access to the fridge.
One of those bars that goes over the door.
Yes.
I like it. That's not a bad idea.
Oh my God, that would make me so mad.
Yeah. I could never have like a tenant in my house. I don't even like people I know in my house, let alone a tenant.
Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it, when you have guests staying in your house?
The worst.
You want to. I know I don't sleep well because
it's not the same. You can't relax.
Right.
All that stuff. You just can't do it. Okay. Well, Dan's going to be talking about that a little bit later on. Producer Ed says smoke them out.
You could do that too.
Ed only comments when there's smoke and gambling involved in topics. He somehow turns it into a smokers or gambling topic. Thank you, Ed. There's producer Ed, everyone.
Poor Ed.
Why do you say poor Ed?
Because you always treat him unfairly.
I do not. I'm just reading his comments.
I don't think he meant cigarette smoke.
Well, what kind of smoke would you use? A random smoke machine sitting around the house and put her in there? Okay.
Yep. Or you could play loud music in your hallway. That's a form of torture.
There you go. Okay. All right. Well, if anybody has any ideas to get squatters out of your house, you can let Dan McDonald know a little bit later on. Jen says tear gas. Oh yeah, get the old tear gas. Can somebody get the tear gas canister out of the basement, please? We got to smoke this squatter out.
I don't get the reasoning. I don't get why a person who is renting a room, who is not paying the rent, who does not own the house, is still allowed to stay there. Where's the logic in that? Why do they have those rights?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's my property. Get out.
Black and white to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
Connor, get out.
No, get out, Connor. You squatter. All right. Enjoy your day, everyone. We'll be back on After 9 tomorrow morning at this time. Tomorrow morning between 5 and 9, we'll talk about the new restrictions coming our way in Windsor, Essex, and really the entire province. That will be announced again 1 o'clock today, live on AM800 from the Doggy. And I don't know. That's it. Any words of wisdom to end this Tuesday edition?
Let's see. Words of wisdom. Do not squat.
Do not squat. It's good wisdom right there.
Yeah, there you go.